Hi guys, welcome or welcome back. My name is Rees Rose and I'm here to bring a message to whomever this resonates with. Corny. Okay, let's go ahead and see what is in this deck for you guys. What's the finances looking like? How's the money looking? What's up, what's up, what's up? Writer. Ooh, so I'm talking to somebody who has been writing recently. You could be a writer, or you could have just been writing down affirmations, filling up your grimoire, writing down some spells, scripting. But it's something powerful and potent in your writing right now. All right, so let's get out some more cards before I drag it. I could go in two different ways with that, but let me see something. Spirituality, yeah. So somebody is definitely scripting right now. Writer spirituality. So if you've been writing down your spells, your manifestations, your rituals, guys, actually, since we're here, I'm gonna pull some more cards in a second, but it is actually imperative that you record all of that, okay? Write that stuff down. I know it's when we're in the kitchen and we just cooking our favorite meals, maybe we don't think that, oh yeah, I should write down this recipe because it's second nature to us. At this point, I know how to make my favorite spaghetti. I know how to make my spaghetti. Why do I need to write it down? No, write this stuff down, okay? Because when you're in the kitchen, that's kitchen magic, baby. Why are you not writing down write down your recipe? When you are, there's all this stuff is alchemy. All this stuff, when you put intention into it, all this stuff is magic, okay? So like write this stuff down. Somebody recently has been writing, scripting so much, writing down affirmations, doing the 369 spell. I'll get into that a little later. But somebody has been like seeing it through in writing. And nonverbal communication. And it's something about it that's being activated right now. So you putting your intentions on paper, something about it, if you have been, it's being activated right now. And if you haven't been, go ahead and do that, okay? So this is definitely a career financial read. And one thing that could help you guys out is writing exactly what you want down. Get very specific. How many clients do you want to reel in? How much money do you want to make this month? How much money do you want to make bi-weekly? Get very specific and write it down and stick to the plan and like let it go ahead and manifest. They're saying right now is a very potent time for that to happen. Planner, yeah, plan ahead. So write everything down, y'all. It's, oh my God, right? Because I'm feeling it. Write everything down, guys. There's something very special about this time, very potent about this time. If you plan ahead and get your vision in line, kind of like a vision board, but write it down. Put it on a piece of paper and get very specific. Map it out. The dates. You could even get specific as to aligning it with the planetary alignments and what's going astrologically, what's going on astrologically. What better time to do it than a new year? It's the new year now. We're in a spring equinox to start this fresh energy. And maybe that's why it's a super potent and powerful time. Is because we just had an equinox, because we're in the fresh energy of newness in the spring. I was recording a video. So in one of my recent videos, a couple of videos ago, I was wearing green. I had this huge green bamboo bush behind me. I was sitting on, I want to say a green butterfly bench, but everything was just green. And I mentioned in a video how I felt like that was a download because I was looking at a mama duck. It's actually a duck. It wasn't a goose. But I was looking at a mama duck on her nest, and underneath her was just like mad eggs. It was a whole bunch of eggs, like mad eggs. And it just threw me off because when I was walking to that spot, I actually passed another nest with mad eggs on them. And not only that, I saw a lot of mamas with little babies. So it was a download because like there were eggs everywhere. There was green everywhere. It's just this energy of newness. And in the bamboo, it was heavy on the prosperity, luck, abundance, just luxury, beautiful newness. And that is what we are in the energy in like now. That's what's this moment is. The spring equinox just brings in such fresh energy. Oh, and there were flowers everywhere. Oh my God, it was so beautiful. But the spring equinox brings in such fresh energy to where you can start over. Everything is a blank slate. It's a clean slate, a clean air slate. But what better time than to manifest abundance than this, than the spring equinox, than the newness? There were eggs everywhere, guys. There were eggs everywhere. So it's the abundance is at our fingertips. You could just go ahead and grab it. Just ask. Just ask. It's all, and they're saying it's all in the alchemy. I think that's exactly what that video was about too. It was about how alchemy is at the tip of our fingers. Like, we have the power of free will. We can decide how our life goes. We don't have to sit there in misery. Things don't have to be strenuous for us. We could go ahead and manipulate a little bit because we know how to work our alchemy. That's what that video was about. So I felt like that was a huge download, and we can go ahead and tie it into this because I knew I was going to come back and tell you guys like where I was going with that. But I could go ahead and tie it into this because there was a lot of abundance in that video. It was just so much abundance. The beautiful butterflies signifying transformation. Like, this is a time, as the seasons have just recently changed, it's so potent, and it's a new year. If you write down exactly what you want in regards to money, in regards to finances, in regards to what you want to see bloom, is gonna happen. Okay, so get very detailed when you plan, because now is a super potent time. Mechanic, yeah, go ahead and tweak everything that you need to tweak right now. They're saying this is a potent time because you're working with the times. You're in alignment with the times to make something like this happen, to make something like this bloom. We're about to have a new moon in about a week. I think so, in about a week, and that's going to be the solar eclipse. We just passed the lunar eclipse that I was just recently talking about in that last video when I was mentioning the alchemy, and we're now on our way into the solar eclipse. So go ahead and tweak what you need to tweak. Write it down. Let the universe do its thing, okay? Just plan. In regards to your money and your finances, just plan. Just plan, get very specific, write that shit down, okay? Write it down, hang it up somewhere, leave it on your altar, put some crystals on it so that it's active. Make your special oils and anoint the paper with your oils. Work your magic. I could go into a million, 1,000, gazillion things that you could possibly do when it comes to these manifestations. However, write it down and work your magic, okay? Write it down and work your magic. After you write this on paper, go ahead and bury it like it's a seed into the ground. Or just listen to your intuition, y'all. Just write it down. Just write it down. Meditate on it. Get very specific. Visualize it. Write it down. Make sure you're making these tweaks. Don't get too freaking. People sometimes they come up with something and it's so much so their baby that they don't know how to take constructive criticism, or you don't want to sit there and make whatever you created better. You feel as if whatever you created is done. And yes, sometimes that is it, but in this case, no, because Mechanic came out. Boom. Okay. Well, boom. Mechanic came out. So there are tweaks that you can make, and that is healthy because rebranding, that's normal. We always want to rebrand. We always want to make whatever we got going on better and applicable to the times, because times change. The only thing that's constant is change. Shit's gonna change, okay? Eventually you're gonna have to tweak it a little bit. That's a good thing to do. And right now they're saying go ahead and make your tweaks, visualize and make your tweaks, and watch what happens. Windfall, and watch what happens. Visualize, make your tweaks, and watch what happens, y'all. Someone has a windfall coming to them, and what better time to do it? Yo, I'm telling y'all, go watch their video. There was mad eggs. Y'all couldn't even see it in the video what I'm talking about. But it's just the green that was around me. I wish y'all were there. Maybe I should have got it on a video and edited it in or something like that. But there was so much abundance in that video and the energy that was coming out. I had no choice but to, it wasn't even a career financial read. I had no choice but to talk about alchemy because that's what was coming out in the other cards. It was literally a general read, and it was just telling you about how much abundance you have at your fingertips because you are tapped into alchemy. When you tap in, it's free game. It's free game. You get to design. You get to design anything that you want to happen. You get to decide too. You get to decide what you want to happen. All this is at your fingertips, y'all. So go ahead and write it down and watch the universe do what it do. I love y'all. Bye.